As a part of a playlist, Programming, Practicing and Techniques. In this video, I will explain problem number 18, 19 and then 20. 18, 19 is one style of programming. That means between the range. So what are the values I want to display? So there is certain logic. Based on that logic, you have to display. And the 20th problem is find out the factorial for a given number. So these are the three programs I covered in this video. So this is a problem number 18. Display the numbers between 1 and 10 as follows. At a time, you have to display 1 and the last number 10, and the next set is 2 and the last before number 9, and next number is next set is a 3 and the last before third number, that is 8. Like this you want to display. Here you have to identify how many variables are required for this program. Only one variable is enough. That initial value is a 1. Why it's a 1 in the sense? The first number which you want to display is 1. After that, the next number is a 10. That means the last number you have to display. By using n value only, you have to display 1 and 10. How it's possible? Between 1 and 10, at a time you are displaying two numbers, so that the iteration is repeated, the process is repeated only 5 times. Why 5 times in the sense? Between 1 and 10, at a time you are displaying the two numbers. So 5 into 2, 10 numbers are displayed. So the primary condition is n less than or equal to 5 is the primary condition. So like this. And what you want to display? If the n value is 1, then after a next immediate value beside 1 is a 10. If the n value is a 2, next beside value is a 9. So there is a relationship between n and then the next number. So what is that relationship? So initially n value is 1, 1 less than or equal to 5. Here this is the most important. What you want to display is the most important. Print n comma 11 minus n. N value is 1. 11 minus 1 in the sense 10. So n is incremented. N becomes 1 plus 1, it becomes 2. 2 less than or equal to 5. The condition is true. 2 is the displayed. 11 minus 2, 9 is the displayed. And the next one is 2 plus 1, 3. 3 less than or equal to 5. So print n 11 minus 3. 11 minus 3 in the sense 8. 3 comma 8 is the display. And 3 plus 1, 4. 4 less than or equal to 5. 4 less than or equal to 5. So 4 is the display. 11 minus 4, it's a 7. So the 4, 7 is the display. And 4 plus 1, it becomes 5. 5 less than or equal to 5. And 5 is the display. 11 minus 5, 6. 5 plus 1, it becomes 6. So 6 less than or equal to 5. So that the primary condition fails, it will stop. Same thing I will explain with the help of a dry run like this. Just go through this. Initial value is 1, 1 less than or equal to 5. The condition is true. 1. How we are getting the 10? 11 minus 1 is the 10. And n is incremented. N equal to n plus 1. 1 plus 1, it becomes 2. 2 less than or equal to 5, it's a true. And 2 comma 11 minus 2, 9. And 2 plus 1, 3. 3 less than or equal to 5. The primary condition is a true. And 3 comma 11 minus 3, 8 is the display. 3 plus 1 equal to 4. 4 less than or equal to 5. 4 comma 11 minus 4. 4, 7 is the display. And 4 plus 1 equal to 5. 5 less than or equal to 5. It's a true. 5 comma 11 minus 5. It's a 6. So, and the last set is the display. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 less than or equal to 5. It's a fail. It will stop. So, like this, you can work with the displaying the numbers in a given range based on certain relationship. So there are different ways. That's why I'm designing one more program with the different incrementations in different outputs. So that is the second one. Next problem, that is the problem number 19. Display the numbers between 50 and 100 as follows. So what is the output? 50, 100. Next, how much is incremented? 3 is incremented. If the n value becomes 53 and the next value is decremented from 100, that is 100 minus 3, 97. Next, n value is incremented, 53 plus 3, that is a 56. And 97 becomes 94. That means the first value is incremented and the second value is decremented by 3. So constant increment, constant decrement. And what is the expression you want to display? So that I will explain with the here also you need only one number. Initial value of that number is a 50. Why it's a 50 in the sense the range is given like this. Between 15 and 100 you want to display the numbers as like this. So if the n value is 50, so the primary condition becomes less than or equal to 75. Less than or equal to 75, why it's 75? In middle, between 50 and then middle, the middle point is 75, right? That means at a time you are displaying two numbers by incrementing the three values. Now 50 less than or equal to 75, what is the expression I am using for display? N comma 100 minus n plus 50. Now n value is a 50, 100 minus 50, that is 50, 50 plus 50, 100. First to display 50, 100, it's over. And next it goes to n equal to n plus 3. N equal to n plus 3. 50 plus 3, it becomes 53. 53 less than or equal to 75. So what happened? 53 is displayed. So 100 minus 53, it becomes 47. 47 plus 50, it becomes 97. Again n is incremented. 53 becomes 56. 56 less than or equal to 75. The primary condition is satisfied. The primary condition is satisfied. What happened? 56 is displayed. 100 minus 56, it becomes 44. 44 plus 50, it becomes 94. And 56 bigger plus 3, 59. 59 less than or equal to 75. The condition is true. Primary condition. 59 is displayed. 100 minus 59, it becomes 41. 41 plus 50, 91. And 59 plus 3, it becomes 62. 62 less than or equal to 75. 62 is displayed. 100 minus 62, it becomes 38. 38 plus 50, 88. And same thing. So 62 plus 3, 65. 65 less than or equal to 75, the primary condition is true. 65 is displayed. 100 minus 65, it becomes 35. 35 plus 50, 85. Sorry, 35 S. And 65 plus 3, 68. 68 less than or equal to 75. 68 is displayed. 100 minus 68, 32. 32 plus 50, it becomes 82. Now 68 plus 3, it becomes 71. 71 less than or equal to 75. The condition is true. 71 is displayed. 100 minus 71. 100 minus 71, how much? It's a 79. 100 minus 71, it becomes a 29. So 29 plus 50, it becomes 79. Next, 71 plus 3, it becomes 74. 74 less than or equal to 75. So 74, n is displayed. 100 minus 74, it becomes 26. 26 plus 50, 76. And n is incremented. 74 plus 3, 77. 77 less than or equal to 75, the condition fails. So it will stop. Same thing, just go through the diagram. Same thing, what I explained by watching the flow chart. Same thing I have to put in a table format. So this is nothing but a driver. So annual is a 50, 50 less than or equal to 75, and the 50 annual is a displayed. 100 minus 50, 50, 50 plus 50, 100, and n is incremented by 3, 53. 53 less than or equal to 75, the condition is true. So 53, 100 minus 53, it becomes a 47. 47 plus 50, 97. Like this, once it will reach the 77. 77 less than or equal to 75, the primary condition fails. It will stop the process. Like this, you can For practicing purpose, you can design your own problems and try to build the logic. Then only it will come. And the next problem, problem number 20, accept a number and find out the factor of a given number. Right? Now, first of all, you have to think about how many variables are required. Suppose what is the factorial if I am taking the n values of some so n into n minus 1 into like this, it will multiply. Recursively, it will repeat the process until n value becomes 1. For example, if I am taking the n values of 5, so 5 into 4 and 4 into 3, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That means what happened each and every time n value is reduced by 1. And you have, in between you have to find out the factorial value. So that you need two variables. You need two variables. One is n and the next one is a factorial. So factorial value must be 1. Why it's 1? In the previous cases, some of the variables taken it as a 0. That depends on the problem definition. Sometimes it's a 0, sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's some value. That depends. Here in this factorial, the factorial value, initial value must be 1. If it is 0, what happened? If I multiply any number with the 0, ultimately the result becomes 0. That's why the initial value of the factorial is a 1, like this. N and the factorial is a 1. After that, you are accepting n value is a, let us take 5. 5 greater than or equal to 1. The primary condition is satisfied. Factorial equal to factorial into n. So initially factorial is a 1. 1 into 5, 5. And n is reduced. 5 minus 1, 4. 4 greater than or equal to 1. Already in the first step, factorial becomes 5. 5 into 4, 20. N is reduced. Like this, it will repeat the process until n value becomes 0. Once 0 greater than or equal to 1 fails, it will print the factorial and stop. Same thing I will explain with the help of a dry. So n value is the 5 greater than or equal to 1. The condition is true. And 1 into 5, 5. And n value is reduced. 5 minus 1, 4. 4 greater than or equal to 1. The condition is true. In the previous step, factorial will become 5. 5 into 4, 20. 4 minus 1, 3. And 3 greater than or equal to 1. Already in the second step, factorial becomes 20. 20 into 3, it becomes 60. And the n value is reduced. 3 minus 1 equal to 2. And 2 greater than or equal to 1. In the third step, factorial becomes 60. 60 into 2, 120. Here itself, you can stop the process to reduce the number of iterations, but no problem. 2 minus 1 equal to 1. Because 1 is, if you are multiplying any number with 1, ultimately you are getting the same number. Like this, you can reduce one step. 1 greater than or equal to 1, true. 120, in the fourth step, the factor will become 120. 120 into 1, it becomes 120. 1 minus 1 equal to 0. 0 greater than or equal to 0. 0 greater than or equal to 1, it's a fail. To stop the process. That's all about the 3 problems. The first 2 problems are between a range with the different patterns, how to display the numbers, and third problem is find out the factor for a given number.